Timony, the student government president at a public school in Louisiana, and she's been dancing since she was just 2 years old. So for her, it's only natural that she throws down like she's done for years at an off-campus party following homecoming. But when Principal Jason St. Pierre lays his disappointed eyes on the video, he pulls Kaylee into a meeting with himself and the assistant principal to give her some lip, with him telling her she's not, quote, living in the Lord's way, according to her mother, the man reportedly showing her Bible scripture he printed out in specific verses he highlighted, and also questioning who her friends were and whether they followed the Lord, to which her mother told reporters she didn't know how to answer that, and they said it's a yes or no question. Meanwhile, she's sobbing, with Kaylee later recalling, "They basically told me I should be ashamed of myself and that they were concerned about my afterlife if I wasn't following basically God's ideals, which made me cry even more."
And I said, Lord Jesus, woo! Ooh, 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 ooh. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I was actually just literally scrolling around, like looking for something to cover, because today I was feeling a bit, feel like myself today. And I also was wrapping up some other stuff, but I saw this and I said, there's no chance amidst that somebody got denied scholarships for dancing. Let me repeat, dancing. Now the world's going to hell. Also, this guy would not belong in a black church. Like, let's be honest here. And I think here in a black church, bro, they don't just, there's literally a whole section of music called gospel music. So this guy went up to some girl and he's like, yo, listen up. You don't believe in God, or do you believe in God because you do this and that? And I'm just like, yo, that's crazy. I don't know. I feel like people are... Oh, and let's not hide the fact that this is also a public school. A public school. Why the fuck are you doing this in a public school? It doesn't make sense. Maybe if it was a Catholic school, I can kind of get behind it. Maybe, even though I went to Catholic school and they didn't do this to me. But this idiot actually said, I'm not going to recommend you scholarships and take you off the board for dancing, not on campus, okay? Or at school, where maybe she was being disruptive in class. No, she was off campus. Where is the logic, like, behooves me on this one? Like, what? No, seriously, I want this guy to actually go up and listen to some gospel music. He'd probably have a good time with it, to be honest, because gospel music, I will say, I mean, sometimes you hear these churches and they're singing and dancing, they're going crazy with it, and you just kind of want to join in. You feel me? Literally, the latest like Kanye album, Donda, literally had some like gospel in it, and that was, I ain't gonna lie, some of that was pretty fire. Like, he's like, "We're gonna be okay, we're gonna be okay. God's not finished. God's not finished. God's not finished. God's not finished." Like, you're gonna really make the gal like lose scholarships over that? Oh my god. And also, let's not forget that while I am a little bit sympathetic to some of these like professions, especially now, like a principal or like a teacher, stuff like that, there's a lot of other like principals that are a bit of like hard asses. Like, they are the most annoying type of people you'll ever run into. For example, back in like elementary school, we had this one principal. I cannot forget her name. While she was a nice lady, this woman banned like every single activity on the entire playground. She banned jumping off of hills. She banned sliding down hills. She banned snow forts because kids were blowing up. Because kids were fucking destroying snow forts. Okay, she banned that. What else did she ban? I don't remember what else she banned, but that was like one of the funniest ones I've heard. You banned jumping off a hill. Like, how bad can it get? So, like I was saying, these guys are like, and also these Bible nuts really need to learn to relax a little bit. Like, what is dancing like off campus or off school property have to do with like Bible studies? Okay, now personally, I haven't been to Bible studies in God knows how long, but I don't remember dancing ever being a part of the equation. You guys thought it was part of the equation? I don't. Ugh. Also, this guy kind of I'm not gonna cook him because it just kills me. But you should actually see how the rest of this goes. It gets much more interesting.
Finally, because it wasn't over, he told her she would be removed from her position with the Student Government Association and that he would no longer recommend her for college scholarships, which is completely ridiculous and especially outrageous, not just because she just danced, but also because, motherfucker, this is a public school, not a religious one, and the party was at a private event. So what we end up seeing is all of this blowing up on social media, hundreds of students walking out of class and protesting, wearing shirts and pins that say, "Let the girl dance," and all that leading to St. Pierre then pivoting with a public apology, saying that he's sorry to her and her family, reversing his punishment, and acknowledging that, quote, the subject of religious beliefs were broached during the meeting. For the adding, while that conversation was meant with the best intentions, I do understand it is not my responsibility to determine what students or others' religious beliefs may be. That should be the responsibility of the individual. But while he did technically reinstate Kaylee's scholarship endorsement, by that time she said that the application deadline had already passed, so it was too late. And so now we're seeing in a follow-up to his apology, St. Pierre requesting to take leave for a remainder of the school year according to the district, which...
Oh my god. I told you it gets much worse. Now he wants to go all PR mode on this one. Oh, this just doesn't make sense to me. Why? Of course it's not your responsibility to do that. Why would you, like, how you can't, that's why when it comes to like belief systems and all that, you can't force that upon anybody. It's up for, first of all, it's up to the person themselves to accept it. The best you can do is also just guide somebody along that path. But it's not that conversation for today. I'm just saying, who gave you the right to start telling people if they believe God and if they're going to hell or not? Okay? What gives you the right? You should not be the one telling people that. That makes sense to you guys? Because it doesn't make sense to me. Where do you even get the motivation to do that? Like, what? Doesn't make any sense. At least to me, okay? That's just me, personally. Like, there's a lot of wrong in the world right now, but that does not need to be added on, like, the list. And besides, let's be honest here, too. Sometimes, like, Catholic school is way worse than public school in terms of the people who go there. So, people are kind of losing me here. You know what I mean? Like, this guy is especially losing me. It just doesn't make any bloody sense. Oh, gosh. It's just more like a rant than, like, a proper video, but it's like, shut up, man. Like, actually, shut up. And thank God people were walking out, because, actually, I can't talk about walkouts, because my school actually was not that good at walking out. That's the story for another time, of course, but my gosh. Yeah, that's good. Walk out of class because this actual idiot does not need his job. If he gets fired, I really don't care what happens to him. Like, there's no, like, if you want to promote your religion or whatever, like, first of all, chastising people for dancing is the last place to go, because you got a lot of churches to do that too, and I'm sure you don't have the spare time to do that. Also, he's not even like a religious figure either. He's a principal. Not even like a priest or something, but that doesn't make it much better. But Jesus, that's what I'm telling y'all. Oh gosh, he's just so dumb. After so much backlash, he ended up taking time off. What an idiot. Oh my god. But it kind of just goes to show you that just because you're older does not mean you're wiser. Like, this idiot, like, I gotta stop calling him an idiot. This moron actually tried to chastise somebody and take away scholarships because of dancing. That's will forever baffle me, because that means we're all going to hell, okay? If we cannot dance, if we're going to hell for dancing, I'm the first one in, because let me tell you, when it's time to dance and it's time for like a good old celebration, I'm first one to toss it down and throw it down and go, hey yo, that's me. Hey yo, that's me. Hey yo, that's me. Hey yo, that's me. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. That sort of thing, right? But Jesus Christ, what is wrong with you? You don't have to be so uptight all the time. Jesus. Like, learn to relax. Also, a leave of absence, that's not enough for me. Honestly, you should probably be like fired. Like, I'm not joking, just fire this guy. What purpose does he have? He actually serves I'm not gonna include the clip.
You serve zero purpose.
Yeah, it's just so it just disgusts me to see this kind of stuff. And at least the young girl got whatever she got back, and this is really like a nothing burger kind of a story. But this just goes to show you that, goodness, some adults are just so hard-headed, even beforehand and like after this. Like, I expect like a nun to do this to somebody, but a regular old principal is crazy to me. And at public school, like, what are you expecting at a public school? There's a reason why some public schools just have a reputation, right? I don't know if this one particularly does, but there's no the logic behooves me. Okay. God damn, that's like something. Anyway, yeah, no, keep idiots who don't need power, like, keep them out. There's no reason for them. I just can't. I can't stand that. But anyways, that's besides the point. I just wanted to drop a really quick video today because I was feeling it and I had some spare time today, and before I have to go write a midterm for tomorrow, so that's fun. But anyways, yeah. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.